Hi, it's Dr. Tara Scott with Revitalize Medical Group. So how do you diagnose an adrenal problem? Well, the best and the gold standard for looking at your cortisol rhythm is a saliva test. So there is something called a circadian rhythm where your cortisol is the highest within an hour of waking, and then it gently slopes down during the day until you are rested and the sun sets in the evening. So normally, in order to plot that curve, you would need to sample cortisol in the morning, in the middle of the day, and at bedtime. And the standards for blood tests only have normal ranges for 8 a.m., 4 p.m., and midnight. So it's not really practical for you to go to the lab at 8 a.m., get blood drawn, go to the lab at 4 p.m., and then there's no lab that's open at midnight to get that collection. And not to mention, when you get your blood drawn, it hurts. And so your cortisol can go up. So oftentimes, unless we're looking for disease, a blood cortisol level does not show us what we need to know. So instead, we obtain a saliva result. So what you do is you spit in a tube in the morning within an hour of waking, before lunch, before dinner, and at bedtime. You take the kit home, you obtain it during whatever you're doing for your normal day, and then that way we are able to get the results and plot it against the circadian rhythm and see how is your cortisol throughout the day. Oftentimes included in that test is a DHEAS level. And DHEA is a hormone that is made in your adrenal gland. It also responds to stress. It will go up at first in times of stress, and then it will go down as the adrenal gland has continued stress. The reason is because when cortisol is high, there's a feedback to the brain saying, hey, don't make any more cortisol. We've got enough down here. But as time goes on and cortisol continues to go up, it's like the fire in your body, and DHEA is like the water. So DHEA goes up. But there is no feedback loop going back to the brain telling you to make more DHEA. So your DHEA, kind of like a savings account, will just keep going down, 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 down as you're trying to fight the demands of stress. So those two things are very important for us to decide. Does it look like you're in the beginning stages of stress and you still have plenty of reserve? Have you been having stress for a while? Or is it at the end where you're really having a lot of stress and you need serious attention?